when you spend your dollar out of the community in which you live, the community in which you spend your money becomes richer and richer. The community out of which you take your money becomes poorer and poorer. So our people not only have to be re-educated to the importance of supporting black business, but the black man himself has to be made aware of the importance of going into business.
Welcome to the Black Business Podcast, where we support and spread the word on black-owned business inside and outside our community. Now here are your hosts, Marcus Stewart and John Pleasant.
Hey, welcome to another edition of the Black Business Podcast. My name is John. I'm with my co-host, Marcus. Marcus, how you feeling today,
I'm doing good, man. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm full. I feel like we've been eating good lately.
Oh, man, we've been eating a lot. I got to find some places where we don't have to eat.
Right, we do. Because sometimes I'm like, I go home and I just don't eat nothing the rest of the day.
Oh, I did that. Yeah, I did that the other day.
Yeah.
Yes. We ate and that was it. And I was done.
It's enough. You know, when you think about the calories, and of course, most of the places we're going to, they're adding some butter and some sugar, whatever. And so
I'm not mad at the good sized portions. I'm not mad at all. Don't change that up.
Oh.
It's just, the way I eat, I'm going to have to spread that out.
Oh, for sure.
Because I got the check-ins and the savings. Sometimes I got to move the savings. It's check-ins. You know what I'm talking about.
You got to know what you're talking about. It's real, man. You could eating good like this. Well, yeah, it'll have you sitting out on the couch getting fat. So, yeah.
And sometimes we hit that decadent place like we did right here with Harriets Cheesecake.
Harriets. Ooh, tell me about Harriets.
Harriets Cheesecake at 1515 Centinela Avenue, Inglewood, California, 90302.
The Wood.
Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Website, harrietscheesecakes.com.
harrietscheesecakes.com. Love it. This is our first stop in Inglewood, I think, right? Or
It is. Yeah. It is. Because the other places were Lamert Park. Then we had to go further south. So, yeah.
Yeah. I actually knew about this place first. Actually, my family came to town to visit like in 2016, 17, somewhere in there. I took them to Harriet's and they love it. So when they come to town, this is something they want to try out a little bit, have something they got their go-to. So, yeah. How'd you feel about it? What you think?
Well, we rolled up to the spot and it looked like a place. And inside it was a strip mall.
Yep.
Next to a barbecue spot.
Oh, the barbecue was hitting.
Yeah, that smell. You get hit with that barbecue smell. So I was like, okay, well, if I wasn't hungry before.
Right. Can you put a little barbecue on that cheesecake, please?
And now I'm getting the queue, and I'm stopping by Harriet's and get the dessert, and they got a plethora of variety. They just got a lot. They got a lot of cheesecakes.
That they do. They do. So
what is it? Like something like 65 different cheesecakes they make throughout the year. Some of them seasonal and stuff. Yep. That is a lot of cheesecakes.
It was. So they definitely have their options that they have. I guess they're like weekly from the menu that I saw. And so today they had 14 flavors today that I saw. So, yeah, a good amount. The slice is $8.25. So I think that's favorable. It's a good size slice.
That's a good price.
Yeah, I think cheesecake runs about 10 somewhere in there. So the Cheesecake Factory, I guess I should say the full name when I'm talking about cheesecake.
The cheesecake, we're gonna talk about the Cheesecake Factory and their assembly line of cheesecakes.
I'm telling you.
And then they just got the nerve to charge us $12 a slice.
Right.
When you back there just making an assembly line of cheesecake, ain't no love in that cheesecake.
Not at all. And the name is Factory, so that means they're getting cheap labor.
Yes. They got cheap labor on the assembly line pumping out cheesecakes.
Yep.
And then want to charge us no love in that cheesecake.
They charge you for that bag and that package they put it in. Like, just put it in my hand. I don't need all this.
I can go to Harriet's and get some love in my cheesecake.
Right.
And save $3.
Exactly. Really. And you're supporting black business. Ain't gonna
do me like that.
I guarantee you the line for Harriet's is 10 times shorter than that of the Cheesecake Factory, and it's probably just as good, if not better. And I think it's better. Yeah,
and Harriet's is a pick up and go spot.
Yep.
So you just come in, buy your cheesecake slice, buy your whole cake slice, and get out.
Yeah.
They had some benches in there for some reason. I don't know where the benches usually be at. But
them benches was facing the window. They like, you ain't sitting down on those benches. You gonna order and you gonna walk yourself outside the restaurant until we finish with your cheesecake.
yeah, it's like, what's the benches in here for? Or did they used to let you sit inside for a second while you was waiting?
I think they were turned around before. Now they're just time out. So if you came in there, if you said anything bad about the cheesecake, then you got to sit in that, on
Understand
bench.
that. Understand that.
But yeah, like Marcus mentioned, it's like a pickup stand. You really kind of just walk in, you place your order. It used to be cash only. And we walked in, and it was actually debit or credit as well, which is new for me because this place for years, it's been open since 1983, by the way. Harriet's been making these delicious cheesecakes. But yeah, it was cash only. So I came prepared. And I had to put my little $10 up. I was like, oh, let me pull out the debit card.
Yeah, they said they started in November this past year. Started taking debit and credit.
Which is very recent. So I would have thought, since it's been like a few years since I've been there, it's like, boy, where you been? We've been accepting debit and credit since 2020.
That's wild because they started they went through the pandemic and was still making you use cash.
Right. Like y'all don't want to go ahead and make it easier for people to support your business during the pandemic? But hey,
and the prices are what is it, $8.25 or something?
$8.25. Yeah.
So they went through the coin shortage and was still making you use cash.
Right. It was like, but it probably was no tax. I didn't think about it. It was probably 25, so they didn't have to deal with pennies. They're like, no, we just 25. And we're gonna give you 3/4 back. Go ahead, unless you want a tip. And they probably encourage tips too. It's like just $9. Just,
we ain't got no change. Go ahead and buy a whole pie.
Yes, get a whole pie. That's 52 flat. So yeah, good old Harriets. So it's like if you're familiar with the Inglewood area, it's near La Brea off of Centinela. So it's a very popular spot. Which Inglewood has changed, right?
Changed from what?
The people.
I don't know. What you mean?
Well, there's a different look of melanation in Inglewood.
Say what you gonna say, John.
Gentrification. Gentrification's happened in Inglewood. It's been going on probably for the last 5-6 years, or probably even a little bit longer. I just realized that it's wild.
It's happening everywhere, John. It's not just Inglewood. It's everywhere.
Man, that's why Harriet started accepting debit or credit.
Yeah.
It was that gentrification pressure.
Yes.
Because you're dealing with us, you could just be like, nope, I want your cash. I don't want to deal with no declines and no cards. But then white people started coming in, and Harriet's like, debit or credit.
It's like, I don't carry cash. I want to get my points.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, ooh, points. Harriet ain't never thought about points. She's like, ooh,
yeah.
They said points. Oh,
yeah.
Man. That's
what it is. It's happening everywhere, John. But, hey, if they want to give us their dollars, then take them.
Oh, of course.
Don't turn down no money anywhere. That always perplexes me when places are cash only or no cash. It's like, don't turn down any money.
For sure.
Yeah, you're a small business. If anybody comes in with the payment, take it.
Yeah, at least have Venmo or Cash App or something as an option that people can pay. So I do think that would help.
Get a register and take cash too. Don't turn down any money.
Yeah,
take
it all,
please.
Yeah, for sure. So what did you have actually? What flavor did you get?
I got the praline cheesecake. Now they said that was the most popular of the cheesecakes.
Yeah. It's at the top of the list for sure for a lot of people.
Now, didn't you say your father loved the praline?
He loves it. Yeah, he has it. Like every time they come out there, this is what he gets, and we all have our favorites. But yeah, he raves about it. You didn't feel it as much.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. Look, okay. Now I went through the website and I saw some history about everything, and she, originally got the recipe from a newspaper clipping, and then she adjusted it, changed it, made it her own. And one of the things she did was she lowered the sugar content because she has a son who is diabetic, and she wanted him to be able to eat the cheesecake on the holidays with her.
So she lowered the sugar content.
Yes, right. So the cheesecake itself, and I could taste the cheesecake itself. The cheesecake itself, it wasn't too sweet.
Yeah.
I love the crust.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's just a basic graham cracker crust with something added to it. It tastes like it was something more to it, but I love the crust. The cheesecake itself, it was not too sweet, smooth.
Yeah.
I tend to enjoy a New York cheesecake, a little thicker. So it was closer to that side than
I agree. Than what a cheesecake would provide.
Right.
Cheesecake Factory. Sorry.
Right. And then, but the praline itself, that flavor was too much for me.
What is praline? Break it down for people. What exactly is praline?
Is praline the nut caramel combination? What is it?
Got it. Must be. Because when people tell me they had praline, I was like, cool. And I just move on. I never really care to ask.
Me neither. But that's what I always see when they say praline. So I'm looking at it was just too busy for me, and it became too sweet for me. Because not only is the caramel on it, and then the nuts, they sugared the nuts. And then put it on and I'm like, we defeated the purpose,
right, of what you said about cutting down the sugar. This boy got diabetes.
Yes, it was a couple of bites where I was just like, I'm not tasting anything but sugar.
Yeah. Now, would you say like that was all on the top? Could you scrape that off and
yes,
okay, which you don't want to have to do.
But she also, with their cheesecakes, they put a layer on the inside of whatever the flavor is.
Got it. Like
so there's caramel. Yes, there's caramel on the inside. The nuts are only on the top.
Okay, so those you can kick them little sugar nuts off.
I can spread that out a little bit to get less of a sugar punch in my face.
Less of a sugar high.
Because I don't want to like they say, I don't want to get the sugar.
But you don't want that.
I ain't trying to lose a leg like Big Mama and Soul Food.
Yeah, we all know the black community. We know about the sugars.
I ain't trying to get that over no cheesecake slice.
Yeah, not one slice anyway.
But I think next time I should just get the basic French vanilla.
Yeah, I recommend that.
And then maybe just get a topping on top, so I can distribute, my extra flavor throughout the way I want to, as opposed to having it layered on the inside on top.
Right. Or at least for your first time trying it, definitely with a more, I guess, a basic flavor, which I guess if they say this is their favorite or their best flavor, you want to try that.
Right. That's why I went that way, because they said it's the best seller. Now, another thing they said is the sweet potato.
The sweet potato, I gotta try that.
Yes.
Yeah, they call it the infamous sweet potato cheesecake.
Right. Apparently, a chef from Food Network came by and put it on his show, and yes, it says it rose out of her desire to cater to the community she was in. So
got it.
A bunch of black people around. We like our sweet potato pie.
Yeah, where the sweet potatoes at? That's what somebody yelled in the back, and she was like, "Oh."
So she's like, "Let me put this sweet potato pie in my cheesecake, because I make cheesecake. I ain't gonna all of a sudden start making no sweet potato pie, but I can incorporate it
for sure
into what I do.
Why not?
Yeah, so I understand that. Now, what kind did you get this last time?
Well, if you guys know anything about me, I'm a cookies and cream / Oreo fanatic. So if you go anywhere,
you just sound black, John.
I'm just black. Give me the cookies and cream. Give me the basic. Because I don't like too much like with the nuts and the caramel and like the turtle flavor. Like that's cool for one bite. But when I got to eat a whole slice or something, I just want something simple. It could be just like chocolate cake, a chocolate chip cookie, Oreo the Oreo cheesecake. It works for me. I know what I'm going to get. I can taste whatever the cheesecake is better because I can separate the Oreo, because I know what that's going to be, from the cheesecake. And so that allows me to give her a better taste of what the cheesecake tastes like. And it's really good. Like you said, the cheesecake itself, it's Philadelphia cream cheese at its purest form. Like you said, a thicker New York style. You can definitely tell it's very authentic, and it's not too mixed up with anything else to water it down or make 10,000 different cheesecakes out of one batch, like some other places. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's the one that I get every time. So that's my go-to. The other flavors that they have that were on the menu, especially this day, at banana pudding. You mentioned the French vanilla. Got a German chocolate, chocolate fudge brownie, Snickers, turtle, key lime, lemon. Ooh, Bailey's Irish cream sounds pretty good. Strawberries and cream, blueberries and cream, apple and spice. You may have liked that one. Yeah. Oh, strawberry lemonade. I remember you mentioned that one too.
I was going to hit that up, but they were out.
I feel like that would be sweet though, huh?
I don't know. I felt like I don't know what that is, and I need to find out when I read it.
I mean, because I'm trying to think, strawberry lemonade cheesecake. I'm thinking it's like a lemon cheesecake with strawberry on top.
But she incorporates all her flavors inside of the cheesecake, so I'm assuming there's probably some strawberry in the cheesecake.
Possibly.
So maybe the French vanilla cheesecake with the lemon added, strawberries inside. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Interesting. And your flavor, the Golden Delight, too. I know you mentioned that, or it was just.
I just asked about it. It's just the Oreo cookie, except with the golden Oreo.
The golden Oreo.
Yeah. Yeah. So you wouldn't have liked it.
Nah, I'm all about the chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like cookies and cream ice cream too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How'd you know?
Cause you black.
Yeah, you're right. I'm black. I'm blackity black.
You black.
I keeps it simple.
It's funny. I went to an ice cream shop one time. Asked the guy what was popular flavors, and he said, "Well, be honest with you, black people like cookies and cream."
Not the black people like cookies and cream. How dare he?
He said black people like cookies and cream. Asian people like our corn ice cream. I was like, the corn ice cream.
Corn ice cream.
It's like, okay.
Oh. He didn't put us in the box. See, if I would have went in there, if he would have said that to me, I would have been upset because I couldn't order the cookie. I couldn't have ordered the cookies and cream.
Oh, I was with my girlfriend. Guess what kind she got?
The cookies and cream.
Of course she did. That's her flavor.
That's like I couldn't have ordered it. That's like going to like a place that has a lot of entrees and they got fried chicken on the menu and they say, yeah, the fried chicken's very popular, and then I'm like, damn, now I can't order that. So let me get the baked chicken, and let me get the white beans, and then I have to change my whole order up.
Hey, forget that, man. Do what you do. You spending the money, get what you want.
Yeah, but you're right.
Forget that.
When somebody just planning out they know what you're gonna order, it just bothers me.
Well, hey, I'm eating a fried chicken. I'm getting a slice of watermelon.
Watermelon ain't even on the menu, but yeah, let me get a slice of watermelon with that, please, sir.
I don't care. I'm gonna get what I want. You can think whatever you want. Guess what? You thought this before I came in here.
True.
So me not getting it ain't gonna change your mind.
Right.
So forget it. I'm getting what I want.
Tip you a little less on that. No, just playing. I tip fair. We tip fair up in here, but yeah.
Harriet's Cheesecake. Did we talk about the parking?
Parking, yes. So they do have a parking lot. We mentioned it's in a strip mall. Not a lot of spaces. Keep that in mind. So we went on a weekend. So it was actually, we were able to get 2 spots, but it's not that many parking spaces. But street parking was ample around in the area. So
yeah,
you can find it there.
Yeah, you could call ahead, and if you want to order a whole cheesecake, you got to order in advance. I think it was a 24-hour notice for a whole cheesecake, unless it's around the holidays. Then I believe it was a whole 2 weeks because they probably get busy. Yeah, you got to order 2 weeks ahead of time around the holidays because they get busy.
Oh man.
Yes, but if you just want to get a cheesecake, because you like cheesecake, not around the holidays, you can just 24 hours in advance get a whole cheesecake, because I believe they said they bake the 8 inches fresh daily. So
yeah.
They bake the 8 inches and sell those slices fresh every day. That's why the menu changes all the time.
8-inch, yeah. The 8-inch is $33 flat. We mentioned they used to accept cash only, so I see why it's $33 flat. and then the 10-inch is $42. So you get some perspective on price with that. And then they have gift boxes available as well for individual slices. So I guess something to keep in mind is this will not be packaged like a Cheesecake Factory slice, which is fine because they expect you to dig right in. It's on a small, like a party paper plate with saran wrap. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's a different. It's an adjustment.
I'd rather get that that box, that plastic box that closes. So I can open and close the back myself.
And it protects
you know what?
it.
Honestly, just make the slice $8.50. Charge me the extra 25 cents.
You hung up on that quarter.
Yeah, just charge me the extra 25 cents and give me the container.
I see what you're saying.
I see. That's fine. I'm not stressing off that 25 cents.
Yeah.
If you can give me the container, because I tried to eat some of the cake and then I tried to wrap it back up because I wanted to put it in the freezer to make it harder.
Cheesecake back on your fingers.
And I got the plastic. Yes, yeah. Exactly. So just give me the box if you can. Charge me the extra 25 cents. I'm still coming. I'm still coming.
Excuse me. The box is $1. So you can get it in a gift. Well, it's a gift box.
Oh, the gift box. I'm talking about, stop giving out those plastic plates.
Yeah.
And just get the little plastic containers that they pass out, at other places. And just charge us the extra 25 cents that it's going to cost to upgrade. That's what I'm saying.
Well, at this rate of gentrification, it's coming soon. It's coming. I can guarantee that Harriet has that in mind because she needs to cater to her audience.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, it's coming. I'm mad that they gotta get changes made.
Well, hey, you know how it works in this society, right?
But I'm not mad at you getting that money. Like I said, don't turn down no money.
Don't turn down no money.
None. all that you can get. Sure.
I agree 1,000%. So yeah, feel free. Like if you're in the Inglewood area, definitely stop by Harriet's. If you don't have a sweet tooth like that, don't get the praline. Just stick with the basic slice. But I guarantee you, I promise you, that you love what the cheesecake stands for if you happen to be a fan of cheesecake. So
yeah, I think it's 75 cents for a topping. So get the basic, get you a topping, then you can distribute it how you want.
There you
And
go.
that's what I'm doing next time.
There you go. Please do. So, all right. Well, I think that's all I got.
All right, that's it. Appreciate you guys for listening.
All right. See you next time. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Black Business Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at BLKBIZ Podcast. Email us at theblackbusinesspodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to support us, you can become a Patreon member at patreon.com/theblackbusinesspodcast. Not only will you be helping us to patronize more Black-owned business, you will get access to exclusive pictures and video, as well as entry into merchandise and other special giveaways. Be sure to follow and subscribe. New episodes every Thursday. Thanks for listening.